Have you ever gazed up at the night sky, filled with a sense of wonder and perhaps a touch of unease? Have you ever wondered if the strange, unexplained events on Earth, the whispers of the unknown, are connected to visitors from another world? To beings from distant galaxies or perhaps dimensions beyond our comprehension? The possibility has captivated humanity for generations. For decades, one man has dedicated his life to answering these questions, a man who dared to delve into the mysteries that others often dismissed. Stanford. He's a hands-on investigator, not content with just theories and speculation. He ventured out into the field, meticulously documenting every detail. He is legendary in the UFO community, a respected figure known for his unwavering commitment and insightful perspectives. He is known for his relentless pursuit of physical evidence, tangible proof that could validate the existence of UFOs and extraterrestrial phenomena. Stanford founded the Association for the Understanding of Man, an organization dedicated to exploring the interconnectedness of seemingly disparate phenomena, believing that UFOs, these enigmatic objects that defy conventional explanation, psychic abilities, the untapped potential of the human mind, and spiritual concepts are all interconnected, facets of a greater reality that we are only beginning to understand. Unlike many who approach the subject with mere speculation, he brought scientific rigor to the paranormal, seeking to bridge the gap between the seen and the unseen. He used cameras, meticulously documenting visual anomalies, audio recorders, capturing unexplained sounds and voices, and instruments to collect hard data, striving to find patterns and correlations that could unlock the secrets of the universe. His detailed case files and recordings, a treasure trove of information gathered over years of dedicated research, are invaluable resources for today's researchers, providing insights and inspiration for a new generation of investigators. Stanford argued that to understand UFOs, to truly grasp their nature and origin, we must also explore psychic and spiritual phenomena, delving into the realms of consciousness and the mysteries of the human spirit. They're all pieces of a larger puzzle, interconnected threads in the tapestry of existence. His journey challenges us to open our minds, to question our assumptions, to a universe far stranger than we can imagine, a universe brimming with possibilities beyond our current understanding. Stanford's journey began, not as a fleeting interest, but as a profound and lifelong quest. It was a path paved with curiosity, driven by a deep-seated need to understand the mysteries that lay just beyond the veil of our everyday perception. It all started with personal, unexplainable experiences, encounters that defied conventional explanations and sparked a fire within him. These weren't just stories he read in books, they were events he witnessed firsthand, leaving an indelible mark on his understanding of the world. These experiences shattered his view of reality, forcing him to question everything he thought he knew about the universe and our place within it. The comfortable boundaries of the known world dissolved, replaced by a vast, uncharted territory of possibilities. Inspired by figures like Edgar Cayce, a renowned psychic and medical intuitive, he saw connections between psychic abilities and the intelligence behind UFOs. He theorized that these phenomena weren't entirely separate, but rather different facets of a single underlying reality. This curiosity became his life's mission, a relentless pursuit of knowledge that would consume him for decades to come. His goal was to find a grand, unifying theory, a comprehensive framework that could explain the seemingly disparate elements of our existence. This theory would tie together the paranormal, those unexplained occurrences that defy the laws of physics as we understand them, the spiritual, the realm of consciousness, inner experience, and our connection to something larger than ourselves, and the enigmatic UFO phenomena, the sightings and encounters that continue to challenge our understanding of what's possible. He didn't just read about mysteries, he immersed himself in them, devouring countless books and research papers, seeking to absorb every available piece of information. More than that, he investigated them firsthand, venturing out into the field to witness and document these phenomena with his own eyes. He was determined to gather real evidence, tangible proof that could withstand scientific scrutiny and convince even the most skeptical minds. Stanford's early fieldwork set him apart from many other researchers, who often remained confined to the theoretical realm. This hands-on approach allowed him to spot patterns others missed, subtle connections that emerged from the data he collected in the field. He believed humanity was on the verge of a great awakening, a shift in consciousness that would transform our understanding of ourselves and the universe. He was convinced that understanding these mysteries, these unexplained phenomena, was not just an intellectual exercise, but a key to our evolution, a necessary step in our journey toward becoming a more enlightened and conscious species. His quest was never just about aliens, it was about something far more profound and fundamental. It was about consciousness itself, the very essence of our being and its potential for expansion and transformation. Ultimately, it was about our place in the cosmos, our role in the grand tapestry of existence, and the interconnectedness of all things. This profound sense of purpose, this unwavering commitment to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, fueled his decades of groundbreaking research, pushing him to explore uncharted territories of knowledge and challenge the boundaries of conventional science. What if UFOs, these enigmatic aerial phenomena that have captivated our imaginations for decades, psychic abilities, the untapped potential of the human mind and spiritual phenomena, those experiences that transcend our understanding of the physical world are all facets of the same reality? Could they be interconnected pieces of a puzzle far grander than we've ever imagined, hinting at a universe teeming with possibilities beyond our current comprehension? This was Ray Stanford's most radical idea, a concept that challenged the very foundations of conventional thinking. He proposed a grand unified theory, a bold attempt to weave together seemingly disparate threads of the unexplained. The intelligence behind UFOs is multidimensional, suggesting that these beings aren't confined to our three spatial dimensions, interacting with us through both physical and psychic means, blurring the lines between the tangible and the intangible. Stanford argued that studying these phenomena in isolation, focusing solely on one aspect while ignoring the others, misses the bigger picture, preventing us from grasping the true nature of reality and our place within it. He believed UAPs are masters of consciousness and energy, wielding these forces with a level of sophistication far beyond our current understanding, manifesting as needed, appearing and disappearing at will, seemingly defying the laws of physics as we know them. Whether as craft in the sky, objects of wonder and speculation that dance across our night skies, or voices in the mind, subtle whispers that challenge our perception of reality and the boundaries of our own thoughts. This explains why UFO encounters often involve telepathy, a direct mind-to-mind connection that bypasses the need for conventional communication or poltergeist activity, those unexplained bursts of energy that manifest as physical disturbances and mischievous phenomena. Stanford suggested these entities might be interdimensional travelers, beings capable of traversing the hidden pathways between different dimensions of reality, not just aliens from another planet, but entities whose origins and nature lie far beyond our current understanding of the cosmos. His holistic approach challenged both mainstream science and traditional ufology, forcing them to confront the limitations of their established paradigms, reframing the phenomenon as a profound interaction, a potentially transformative exchange between humanity and intelligences beyond our own, with higher consciousness, an invitation to expand our awareness and unlock the hidden potential within ourselves. It's a framework for understanding the high strangeness, those bizarre and inexplicable events that defy conventional explanation, that defies easy explanation, urging us to embrace the unknown and explore the mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of our perceived reality. In 1964, near Socorro, New Mexico, police officer Lonnie Zamora witnessed a UFO landing, one of the most credible cases in history. Ray Stanford was among the first civilian investigators on the scene, launching a meticulous, independent inquiry. He documented every detail, measuring landing impressions, collecting soil and plant samples, and mapping the site. Stanford's scientific rigor set a new standard for UFO investigation. He discovered evidence others missed, like unusually compressed soil and strange chemical residues. His comprehensive report remains a benchmark in UFO research. The Socorro case showed that with careful investigation, the UFO phenomenon could be studied scientifically. Even Project Blue Book's Dr. J. Allen Hynek was convinced by the evidence. Stanford's work moved UFO research from speculation to hard evidence. Stanford's research extended beyond UFOs to the paranormal, leading him to Brazil to investigate psychic surgeon José Arrigo. Arrigo, with no medical training, allegedly performed surgeries with a kitchen knife, channeling the spirit of Dr. Fritz. Stanford documented these surgeries on film, capturing procedures that defied medical explanation. He interviewed baffled doctors and witnessed instant healings with no scars. For Stanford, Arrigo's abilities were evidence that consciousness could affect the physical world in ways science couldn't explain. He theorized that the Dr. Fritz entity might be the same kind of intelligence behind UFOs. This investigation reinforced Stanford's belief that understanding UFOs requires exploring the full spectrum of human potential and the paranormal. Arrigo's story remains a profound challenge to our materialistic worldview. How do you investigate the impossible? Ray Stanford's answer: use science to prove it's real. He pioneered forensic techniques in the paranormal, insisting on objective, repeatable evidence. Stanford used high-speed cameras, automated triggers, and specialized lenses to capture UFOs, removing human error. His Gulf Breeze photographs remain some of the most debated in ufology. He also used audio recorders, magnetometers, and Geiger counters to document physical traces and anomalies. Stanford's meticulous reports and lab analyses set him apart from others in the field. He showed that it's possible to be both open-minded and scientifically grounded. His methods brought credibility and rigor to the study of the unexplained. Ray Stanford's work split the UFO and paranormal communities, making him a controversial figure. Supporters hail him as a visionary who embraced the full scope of the phenomenon, providing a framework that connects UFOs, psychic events, and consciousness. His holistic approach and massive archive of evidence are seen as groundbreaking. Critics, however, argue that mixing UFOs with psychic phenomena undermines credibility and scientific rigor. Some of his cases, like the Gulf Breeze photos, remain hotly debated. The controversy highlights a core conflict: where to draw the line between open-minded inquiry and uncritical belief. Stanford's legacy is a bridge between science and spirituality, or to some, a step too far into speculation. Either way, his impact on the field is undeniable. Why does Ray Stanford's work matter today? Because the conversation has finally caught up to him. His ideas about UFOs, consciousness, and interdimensional reality are now central to modern UAP discussions. Official reports describe craft with impossible capabilities, just as Stanford predicted. Researchers now openly discuss the psychic and consciousness-altering effects of encounters, echoing Stanford's decades-old investigations. His archives are a treasure trove for today's researchers. Stanford understood that the phenomenon is not just technological but also spiritual and human. As science explores quantum mysteries and consciousness, his ideas look more like a roadmap than science fiction. He taught us to ask bigger, stranger questions, and that's why his work endures. Ray Stanford's legacy isn't about answers. It's about asking the right questions. He expanded the way we think about UFOs and the paranormal, connecting dots others ignored. His big-picture approach made sense of the high strangeness that so often accompanies these events. Stanford forced us to confront the possibility that non-human intelligences might interact with our consciousness, shaping both our technology and spirituality. His work suggests the phenomenon is as much about us as it is about them. Whether seen as a visionary or a speculator, Stanford made UFO research more fascinating and complex. He left us with a universe of questions, reminding us that curiosity is the first step toward truth. For that, we owe him thanks.